Sometimes it's like you can't even make this up. A women's history museum that's supposed to be about women, yet Democrats want to make it about men. Why?
You know, I'm not surprised that this is happening. I saw the story. I thought it was ridiculous, but I can't say that I'm shocked. And they're just showing us time and time again that they claim to be the party of women, but yet somehow men pretending to be women or transgender individuals are higher on the oppression hierarchy in their minds than women are, which is absolutely ridiculous, but not shocking.
It's not shocking, but why do you think they've gotten to this point? Democrats for a long time, they said that, they're the defenders of women, as you pointed out, and yet now they've been fighting so hard for men to be included in things like women's sports, which I know you've been impacted as well. So why do you think they've changed their stance on that? What's become of the Democrat Party here?
I think that they're cowards and they're being held hostage to radical ideology that's been pushed on them by prominent members of their party. I mean, every single week, I swear I'm seeing something where they're trying to trans children in schools. I mean, they just voted on something in the House on that as well. And we're seeing children being indoctrinated by the left. And that's what they keep doing. And again, it's not surprising, but look at what's happening in California under Gavin Newsom. That is the reality of what's happening in this country under Democrat leadership.
No, absolutely. One thing I've always wondered is when you look at people like Leah Thomas, who teammate of yours, what's his motivation? Why do you think he decided to pretend to be a woman, to, compete against women, even though he's a man? What's behind that? What do you think? Why did he do it?
I can't speak to why anyone's doing it, but what I will say is the rules that allow this are absolutely unfair. And it's upsetting that people who are supposed to be in positions of leadership, whether it's the NCAA that pushed this on me or Gavin Newsom pushing it on young girls in California, we see this time and time again where they're not willing to be strong leaders and stand up for what's right. And the reality is this is not a Republican versus Democrat issue. The majority of Americans, Democrats included, do not want men in women's bathrooms, women's locker rooms. And the fact that these leaders can't figure it out, I think it's going to cost the Democrats a lot of elections going down.
Real quick, how does it make you feel as a young woman that you've been subjected to share a bathroom with a man, a locker room, that you have adults that have turned a blind eye, that haven't been there for you, that haven't protected you? I mean, how has it felt as a young woman to not, where are the adults in the room?
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt back in 2021 and 2022 when I was dealing with this. But that's ultimately why I had to speak up for it, because people who were in positions of power didn't want to speak up for us. I think that's why we're in this position and why I'm even here talking to you and even sharing my political stances, because leaders have failed. And this has been done by the Democrats pushing this on us and them being taken hostage by this radical portion of their party. And I would love to see them stop doing this so we never have to deal with it in another election and we can just stop talking about it. But until they do, we're going to keep talking about how ridiculous it is.